North America tried to do it. We went game 5 with the Korean team, damn it. So unfortunately, it's happening in Asia, and the first match, game 1, started at 4 a.m. But then I also, I started trying to make a video game, so, you know, there were some bugs and glitches, and I was like, let me try to work these out.
And then you get stuck in that loop for a while. You're like, let me just be stuck working for a couple hours.
Thing, you know, it's like America might actually be able to win. I mean, yeah, it's Mexico, and like, you know, only 2 members here from North America, but whatever.
We take it.
Let's go, Rascal and Chris. We saw Chris earlier, the Game & Watch, always managing to find a way to make it back, but Rascal, I don't know, Rascal was just looking kind of clean.
It was looking clinical.
Yes.
For sure, very surgical overall.
That's
and of course,
I
was going to say using the Dexter color too, so I'm like, okay, what are we going to see here?
Making sense, and I mean, using those claws to kind of dissect properly, open up whatever needs to be open to try to get that victory.
Winning the grudge match of Festive versus Festive as well. So now, I don't think he was supposed to be here by seeding too, so it was an upset along the way as well. So now you're kind of sitting pretty. Maybe see if you can get yourself in that winner side of top 4.
It's very, very possible. And one good thing that Wolf had specifically in this matchup is that kill power.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of like, Wolf naturally has hard hitting buttons, and they also have some disjoints. And when you add that in the fact that Wolf has a couple combos, you know, some forward air to back air stuff, and just straight kicking you, that's bad for characters like Game & Watch.
I'm going to say that probably the best thing that Chris can do here is the off-stage game. Wolf has some linear recoveries, so if you can either, you know, ledge trap, or you can get off stage and just pull Franklin or something, you know, make it hard for Rascal, then you can snipe some good stocks. Otherwise, you might be stuck trying to out-neutral him. And trying to out-neutral Wolf is a tough ordeal.
You're 100% correct right there. That is exactly what the game plan needs to be for a Game & Watch, you know, because at the end of the day, between weight and hard-hitting moves, Wolf is going to win. But off stage, you know, Wolf does not fly, okay? K9 Apex Predator on land only.
Yeah, I mean, he might be good on an R-Wing, but he's on 2 feet right now.
Oh, missed. Fill the F tilt.
And just the patience of Rascal. I'm going to hold this shield. I'm going to survive, and then 3 scoops.
The power of waiting is, you know, so underspoken about.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes the best thing you can do is just not press a button. I think that is actually the #1 hurdle for players, is they realize that the less buttons you press, the more you kind of win, which is a little paradoxical, but it's just how it works.
Yeah. And it's okay to not know. What are they going to do? I don't know. I'll just wait. Just choose a safe option. Wait. Just, you know, hey. Sometimes the gifts just present themselves.
It's true. Sometimes your opponents will present their neck for you, so you can claim a quick stock.
Yeah. And for those of you at home, this is especially true depending on the level of play. You notice that the upper echelon, they don't really make mistakes just because. But you know, there's a line where people will just, if you wait long enough, they'll just give you an opening. I like that attempt right there. Gonna try to hold that up smash, try to find that opening, try to make it happen, but Rascal just hip to it.
Boldly challenging some of the crazy moves that Chris is pulling out there as well. Bomb not going to be enough to take it, though. Whoa. Sniped by the key. What an interception.
That's why the R-Ring is gone, okay? Liking it. A little bit of pressure right there. Nice and safe, but coming down with that nair, and now you're going to struggle to get up, and it's always so difficult. F-tilt not timed correctly.
Not going to be enough to take that either. 156%.
Oh, you're also got to a back throw.
Honestly, yeah, sometimes you just got to throw it to a judge. A good sneeze should be enough to take this.
Woof, chew, not chew.
Yeah, from that point on the stage, you're not getting it from the back throw.
Rascal covered his mouth. That was the problem. Now you gotta let that sneeze just completely out.
Sometimes a little common courtesy goes a long way, but sometimes you just gotta dash attack someone in the mouth.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Look, we're done with COVID, right? No joke. Oh, Rascal does take that. It took a little long, slightly lengthy, but
yeah.
it felt very calculated the entire time.
I think if you're not forcing the issue too bad, then I think you're sitting pretty. Because sometimes, again, at that point, it's just, as long as I just don't get hit and don't lose too many trades, it's fine that it's taking a little while. Can't get along for too long, of course, but, you know, you got some wiggle room, for sure, like Rascal did. Going for the sword fighter of all characters, it seems.
Okay.
A lot of my moms, apparently.
Okay, we got to talk about these names, all right? This will stop you from getting a Nintendo's license, all right, man? And decided none of those names were good. We're going back to Game & Watch. Nintendo approves.
That's crazy. Hey, none of these for me. We're just going back to G-Dub.
3, 2, 1, go!
Got that back air to start, but nothing afterwards. And this might be a little bit of a problem. I hope it's not telling, but normally Gaming Watch is the one doing the combos, not the Wolf.
Yeah, normally it's the burden is to take that G'd up tax, but we're getting a little bit of it, that's for sure.
Got that easy pass today, apparently.
Hey, I mean, if you're an MD, you need that thing.
You mean in Virginia? Well, actually, don't use it in Virginia. They have variable tolls.
Another reason why Maryland's better.
You can have a toll that's $10 one day, and I think it's been over $40 before. That's insane.
That's messed up.
All right, man. All right, stay in Maryland, baby.
MD #1 continues to be.
You know, that's what we do. That's what we do. Ledge trap in time, but just straight going through it. That boy was hungry and definitely ate.
I love the aggression.
Okay.
Not a good hit.
Yeah. Nice. Love it. Rascal gonna try to make it back one more time. Takes time getting up and took too much time. Watch those fingernails, all right? There's explosions there.
Yeah, not to mention the higher percentage means you get less invuln when you're hanging on that ledge, so not as easy. We're taking the scoops, we're taking the stock, keeping it even.
What you like to see, stay competitive. One thing that I am a little interested to see, we're seeing a lot of down airs right there coming in from Game & Watch, and I wonder if Rascal's going to just intentionally position themselves there, get to the ground, hold that shield for another up smash out of shield that we saw earlier.
I think that's something you should keep in the back pocket, especially when it's high stock, or high percentage rather, because it's like that's a good way to clean up the stock. You can take that pretty consistently early because Game & Watch is so light. So if you just kind of keep that in mind, that's a free win con right there.
Tried to sneak one in early. If that down smash would have connected, that paper would have been shredded.
Oh, key to the mouth. Rascal playing a little bit too finicky there.
Yeah.
Not as kind of poised and rehearsed that we saw in that first game.
Which surprised me, you know, down air, a key, like, maybe Wolf is just too accustomed to keyless entry. Nice. Up smash.
Take it, though.
Yeah. Which sounds bizarre. Up smash is one of the weaker moves of Wolf, which is very surprising.
And we're going to take it with dash attack. Again, one stock each going into this.
Chris, you know, in a decent position, but as soon as I say that, just immediately losing that lead, already at 40%. Good up B right there, completely necessary. Otherwise, Rascal is definitely going to get that shield grab.
Sniped by some Game & Watch action. Breaks free with an air.
Oof. Back air. Oh.
I respect that hustle for sure.
Did. I felt some MK vibes right there, all right, man? I was like, Liu Kang, don't take my heart.
Yeah,
why?
It's that was the physical hitbox of the gun. It wasn't actually the blaster itself.
Look, I was mad then, mad now, but not as mad as Chris, who just lost another stock, another game, and is trailing to Rascal 2-0.
The consistent scoops from Haagen-Dazs delivering to Rascal. A tasty treat of another game.
This is why Dunkin' Donuts merged with Baskin Robbins, all right? Tasty scoops, they're good. Everyone wants them.
I can't disagree with that, for sure. What kind of flavor guy are you? You know, what do you pick?
Mint chocolate chip.
A respectable
That's
position.
That's my go-to. And then after that, I might get a little saucy with maybe some cotton candy or some cherry vanilla.
Okay,
yeah, you know. How about you?
I feel like I'm a cookie dough guy at my core.
Okay,
you know, it's like you can't go wrong with that. Love me a sweet treat.
I think that because of being a kid and supposedly you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough, even though people do it.
If you make it with the good ingredients, it's okay.
I thought, like, isn't egg part of cookie dough? All right. I just can't do it.
If Rocky can eat raw eggs, so can I. You know what I'm saying?
Rocky has a lot of money, man. If anything happened to him, he's like, hey, doc, here's a meal, fix it.
It's true. He's got a lot of movies under his belt. I don't got nothing.
You got this. You got Xanadu and Smash and casting. Don't look, man. Rocky could never. Rocky can only lose fights and win occasionally, but you?
I could run up some steps in a montage. Rocky could never commentate 10 games of ZD versus Dexter on PS2.
You hear how slow he talks? There's no world.
He could not keep up.
All right. Up airs coming in and just a little bit of pressure as Chris tries to solidify this lead, and I think he's doing a damn good job of it right now. Rascal struggling to get off of the ledge and just still getting hit left and right, but the back here going to alleviate some of that pressure.
It's been a very good game for Chris. Very strong start out.
This is the Chris you want to see. This is the one that showed up for school. When they said Christopher present, this is the Chris that you wanted to answer.
Yeah, this is when, you know, your mom calls you. You use your full name. You're like, I got to lock in, man.
All right, man, hold up.
She said I got unloaded groceries. We gotta pack this up ASAP.
Please don't call Dad. Oh, no, yes, baby. Wow.
I like that Chris waited so long because it's like if you just wait, you're gonna be trying to react to the tech. So if I just wait long enough, like you're not gonna be able to just call it out.
That's fair. That's
like that's
fair.
just tough to do.
It is. It's like a super high level read on it, which is you get ready to tech initially, and then when you see them wait, you wait until they have to do it. Because they're probably not going to just do it at a random time, but it was tough. So kudos to Chris. Now oh no.
Too many get up and dash attacks from Chris means that this is now an even game when Chris was a firm stock lead like 2 minutes ago.
And it's that wait. This guy's waiting with the shield, but that's really the problem. You know, Rascal is willing to hold that shield. As a matter of fact, when's the last time Chris has used the Z button?
Yeah, yeah. If he's ever in shield, it's because he's about to up B right afterwards. You know.
So when you start getting a handle on that, it's like hold the shield, and you know what's an easier kind of win condition than hold my shield until they hit?
Truly, like it's a bread and butter option. I was about to say we're about to see another up smash from Rascal. Did not quite come out. Success.
Yeah, fortunately, I don't think you can punish a neutral air with it, but oh, I love that. All right, starting to get wind of it.
This is when you need to get wind of it.
I get the baits. Okay, the down smash a little overzealous right there. You can't afford to take these risks because that move right there, that dash attack will blow you up if you leave an opening.
It is.
Does he have 3? He has 3. Does he have 3 or 2? I thought he was blinking.
No, it's 2.
Oh, okay. It was just the intangibility from the ledge.
Yeah, he was looking a little bit nothing from that. Again, you're not. Chris is picked up on that. Because that's a crazy snipe, avoiding the bomb by just going for the up air into the claw. And that's a 3-0 and a fist bump from Rascal.
Very convincing, if you will.
Very good. Punch and take it in the top 4. Winner side.
It's nice to see.